Sagittarius, welcome. This is your general reading for February 17th through the 20th. It is just a quick energy check-in. This is not a detailed reading. Because it is a general reading, please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it does resonate with you, please remember to hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by you guys, okay? If this doesn't resonate with you, please take a minute, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in the charts. And crosswalk watchers are welcome here. Okay, so your overall energy right now is the Tower. So there is a change going on to the foundation of your life. But that's okay because this is a successful transition for you guys. And it's a completion to a lesson or goal of some kind. So I feel like this is a good change to the foundation. I don't feel like the Tower is coming in a negative way at all. I feel like it's very good. You do have the Five of Cups, and I feel like you're doing some healing from past loss and grief. I'm not feeling as though it's current. But there is the Eight of Swords here, which tells me you've got some bondage to your own thoughts here. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed imprisonment in our own mind. Okay, so it's something we kind of do to ourselves. It's not due to external forces, like say, sometimes the Nine of Swords can be either or, but the Eight of Swords is always something we're doing to ourselves. We're getting caught up in our heads, in our thoughts, in these negative, thought patterns or things that just keep coming into our minds that we're having a hard time escaping. It probably has something to do with this past grief. And yeah, you may have felt left out in the cold by somebody, or be going through some financial restrictions. You're facing the truth of the situation over somebody who you may have seen as your King of Cups, and you're doing some investigating here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. I love to see this, even though the Tower's there, I love to see the Six of Wands and the World card with it. For those of you who are new here, I lay the first set of cards and then I go ahead and clarify. Things get a little more detailed because this is just a quick energy check-in. It's not going to be a very detailed reading. But then I will pull some oracle cards. We will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. If you're new here, I do hope you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for your support. Let's see what this Tower is about. King of Pentacles. I want more on this because I want to know if this is a person or if it's talking about your resources and career here. One more, please. I'm not really picking up on anything yet. The Knight of Pentacles. So you're taking movement. I feel like this is probably career focused. There's been obstacles and challenges, I feel like, in your career. Okay, let's see what the Six of Wands is. There might be a change in the foundation to your job or career situation or money and abundance in some way. But it's going to be something successful. Once you choose to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, it's going to transition you into success. There's something in your life, I'm not exactly sure what's, for some of you it may be career, for some of you it may be a relationship, and that might be why I'm not picking up on it. For each of you guys it might be a little bit different. Yeah, because as soon as you choose to walk away from the situation that's no longer serving you, you're going to start looking out to your horizons and figuring out how you want to expand yourself, what your new future is going to look like, and where you want to head, waiting for whatever ships to come in that you want now. And those new things are going to transition you into success, but you have to let go of the old things first, okay? The Eight of Cups is actually a healing card. It talks about healing from abandonment, whether it's healing from past abandonment and choosing to heal from that now, and whether it's choosing to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Either way, it is a very healing experience. And yes, we'll set you out onto something new, okay? Which is going to transition you into success. Okay, all the cards want to come out for you. The Two of Cups. So whatever lesson or goal you have had to learn has had to do with bringing things into harmony or realizing what you can't bring into harmony, okay? That, you know, sometimes, especially if it has to do with another person or a toxic job situation, we can't always bring something into harmony as much as we would like to. And for a lot of you, this is going to be a romantic situation, okay? Let's see, what is this Five of Cups? There could be new romance coming in for some of you once you choose to walk away from something. You're still getting messages from this person that you're feeling loss and grief over. I'm not going to take all these, but it's the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Strength card. For some of you, this could be a marriage that you thought was stable, and now you have to have the courage to overcome the situation. But your wishes are going to be coming true. Some of you may be able to reconcile this. Let's see what the Eight of Swords is. No. No. We got the Tower here. Okay, so this is where the Tower comes in. Some of you during this time are going to be going through, I feel like, a breakup of some kind. For some of you, this could be a work situation where you're choosing to leave work, okay? But this person is your king, what you would see as your King of Pentacles. So you may have been in this may be a long-term relationship, possibly even a marriage. Somebody that you've had something stable with, okay? But the movement isn't there anymore, and you might be taking movement away from this. We see that with the Eight of Cups, and you're feeling left out in the cold, and you're facing the truth of the situation. This is causing a Tower moment. I am not, because this is a quick reading, I'm not seeing what happened, just that there's been a Tower moment. Things aren't being brought into harmony as much as you want them to. There's a lesson or goal to this that sometimes we have to walk away from a situation, I believe. The High Priest, again, another card that kind of indicates this is a marriage ending. All right, let's see. Nine of Wands, yeah, and this is going to be a recovery time for you guys, okay? You're going to have to recover from this situation. You are ascending above it, though, with the Hierophant card. You're learning, you're growing. We see that with the World Tree as well. This is part of your growth process. This is part of what you're here to learn and do, okay? With the High Priest coming out here. The Nine of Wands tells me this, it's going to take you some time to recover. You're going to probably go within for a little while looking for perspective. But yeah, there's that Nine of Pentacles, which tells me you're going to end up... The Nine of Pentacles is a great card. It talks about pleasure in solo pursuits and independence, okay? And it's about embracing your independence and being able to enjoy those solo things because something came to an end. Something that, you know, there was a lot of conflict in. All right, let's get you some Oracle cards. For some of you, there might be someone new coming in at the same time that you're leaving someone else. The Sun. This is going to be a transition into success, happiness, illumination, joy, okay? Anxiety, yeah, and we see that here, okay? We see that here, that this is causing you some anxiety, being up in your head. The Thinking Man. I'm kind of feeling like that's the person, not you, showing up. Like maybe he's coming way too much from, or she, they are coming way too much from their mind and not from their head. Or, yeah, from their heart. Healer of the Ages. Yeah, we need some healing in this situation for sure. All right, let's get some out of this deck. Inner Child. So this may be affecting some of your inner child stuff. So there might be some healing that needs to go even deeper than just this relationship into the core issues, you know, that you've had to face in your life. Honoring your true feelings. Yeah. That's why I'm saying I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is an emotional thing for you guys. Letting go. Yes. Again, this has to do with letting somebody go. All right. And on the bottom, follow your dreams. Yeah, it is time to follow your dreams, definitely. All right. Let's get you an animal advice card, and then we will move into pick a card. Animal advice for Sagittarius, please. Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Now you have the Sea Otter, the frog or toad here, and the Two of Cups, okay, and the seals, okay? All of these are both water and land creatures. That tells me, you know, you're looking for both. This is both has to do with your stability here, earthly, and has to do with your emotions, okay? The Two of Cups here with the seals talk about love, longing, and dilemma. And the Sea Otters do talk about family, all right? So just something to keep in mind. And the toad talks a lot about transformation. But they both delve both into being, you know, caring about the earthly realm and the emotional, subconscious realm of the water, all right? Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the pick a card. While I lay the cards, you go ahead and think of your question. One, two. All right. Okay, so take a deep breath in, exhale, and then pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card 1, Justice. I say yes. This could indicate a Libra in your life as well. Okay. But the Justice talks about balance, harmony. We saw that that was important to you in here somewhere. And it talks about cause and effect and getting justice in a situation. The 8 of Wands, I say yes. It talks about taking action towards something or communication. The 9 of Wands. Okay, you have that in your reading here. And I say, normally I would say no, but I'm saying yes for you guys this time because I feel like there's a lot of recovery work that needs to be done. So I say no if it talks about staying in a toxic relationship, but I say yes if it has something to do with yourself. 3 of Pentacles. I say yes. And if this is about a job situation, that's great because it talks about quality craftsmanship and dedication to your team. If this is talking about a relationship, again, it talks about that dedication and quality skills in the relationship. Okay. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope it finds you well. If this resonated with you at all, please hit that like button. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. If you like these cards, you can find some of the Amazon links down in the description box below. Until we meet again.